Been watching this Tomb Raider 2 poster on eBay for a little while now, maybe like 6 months. There's like 13 people watching it, and they wanted $40 for it. I decided to go ahead and offer them $25, and they accepted. And it is in very good condition, and this is just very cool. I had a subscription to this magazine a long time ago, and I had this exact poster at one point. Anyway, very nostalgic, very cool. I'm gonna take some quick measurements, so whenever I get a chance, I'm going to find me a picture frame and keep this looking nice. It's double-sided, but yeah, this is the side that I'm very fond of. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little frame, put that up in the storage unit, keep it safe, add it to my video game collectibles. Definitely one of my favorite games here. Still playing it. It's a big game. Let's just go ahead and call that 15 by 21, or 20 and a half. 15 by 20 and a half will leave me just a little bit of space on each side. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm glad to have that in my collection. $63 hours. Given the little 2,000 workout here since it's been sitting over half a year. Maybe a full year, it's been a little while. So we're gonna run the gas down, put a little fresh, put some fresh stuff in there. Get the batteries charged. Alright, we got an old can of Spam here. Best Buy date is October of 2019. Let's see if this is still any good. It should be. Seems like something that would last a long time in the can. Looks good. Smells like it should. Very good. Yeah, that stuff stores very well. That's good to see. I got a few cans of that in the storage. So let's cut up some, a little something for breakfast here. A little butter. Oops. Nice. Standard 4 eggs probably is a little much for this. With the meat added, probably could have got away with just 2 eggs. That's alright, I'm freaking hungry. Alright, that's looking like a pretty good breakfast there. But I might have to save some of that for later. That's a lot of food. Usually have about 4 eggs with breakfast. This 4 eggs with spam. So definitely increased the proportions there. Little cheddar. I was gonna nuke that a little bit and melt the cheese, but I'm hungry. I don't want to eat now. Let's get a little ketchup on the side here. It's pretty good. I like it. Should give me lots of energy for today. Oh, I added salt and pepper, if I didn't already mention that. Alright, I got my nice weldable hinges back. Just got done cutting them off on this last nice day we're gonna have for a little while. So I had to get done, so I thought I'd do that so they don't rust up. I'll save those for something else. Gonna cap this off when the weather dries out. Sprayed some lithium grease on these hinges. It was a little thicker than the WD-40. I want to keep those nice. Rust really isn't the biggest deal. I've just put so much work into this thing, I don't want to see it rust. Probably gonna skip on the rest of the WD-40 though. It's kind of expensive and yeah, it's not the biggest deal, so I don't know, I might take a little spray can of a smaller spray can versus the getting a whole gallon. So I might just finish off a bottle I already have, or can. A spray can. It's already got a little bit of rust. It's just, if the whole thing looks like this, that's gonna be a lot of work to clean it up. So contemplating putting the insurance on the truck and just taking a chance with the tires. I think I'll be okay, at least for a couple trips. The worst tires are on the dually side, so if we have a blowout, I'll still have one tire to drive on. Gotta put this on here. Gotta fix this mirror here soon. Need to go get a fuel filter. A couple things. We're gonna see how much gas he's got. I might pull some gas out of the RV. The battery's not in the best of condition. It's an old battery. Hardly been used though, so it's working. But it's got a crack, got a little corrosion. And it's undersized for this truck, so it also needs to be on the list. Let's see if we'll even start. Sit in a couple days. Still gotta push down on that. Let's see if it's aimed, but it's fine. Having issues with the starter motor solenoid. I think I'm probably gonna replace the whole starter motor. Okay, I can't get a ride into town until tomorrow, so I'm going So I've gathered up all these old depressurized WD-40 cans. I'm gonna try and get as much out of there as I can. I had a small one like this and was able to spray down one side. That's empty now. But we got these old depressurized cans out of the garbage. Season nail. Hole in it, just make a breather. It's not too hard. New little trick here, I like it. I'm not a big fan of these cans just because they always seem to run out of pressure. Let's probably do with a little funnel. A little funnel would be handy. I got one, but let's just see. Yeah, it works. Okay. Let's see what we can get here. Pressure. Scared me. A little more pressure there than I thought. A little bit of WD out of those. Might be just enough what I need to get the outside done before the tarp goes on. Got it sitting over there ready to go up. To a stream. Mist just kind of goes everywhere. Just let that drip down. Yeah, let's finish off by spreading it, I suppose. Don't have a ride to town until tomorrow, so this is all I got. But I might lift the tarp later and give it another respray. But this makes me happy, so let's go with this. more oil bath for Patches. If I can't get it done by next year, or by the end of next year, she's going into storage or somewhere else where I can work on her. But there's... I think we'll see how things do once I get the truck going. That's going to help out with things. Alright, Patches is wrapped up for one more winter. Oh, I still need to run some bungees under that. It's long enough on the other side to put some blocks on it. This stuff's here just to keep the sun off the tires. Probably move those blocks so they help keep the tarp down once we're a little bit later. It's just long enough to get on this side, but I mean, I guess I could probably slide a little slack over there, but I don't think it's quite long enough to block up both sides, so I'll have to bungee that side. Oiled down, covered up. Got it wrapped so the exhaust is sticking out. We need to start this up a little later. I'll run some fuel through her, get some fresh fuel. I've added 5 gallons and some additives in there, so we'll start this up later. I had to borrow the bungee that was holding this up, which is fine. I need to take this off later. I'm going to suck out a little fuel for Rusty just in case, just so I don't run out of gas on my way to this end of town. So yeah, that's that. That's all I could get done this year. Too much rain, too many hang-ups. Bit of a downer, but that's alright. Just needed to realize this is a project that can't be rushed. Out here in the middle of nowhere, it's just not happening. So I think next up is going to be working on Rusty. At least get him driving good. I don't think I can afford to do what I'm planning, but I do need to put a little money into shocks, fuel filter, tires. It's going to be a big bill. Get him running good. See if he's going to be reliable enough to try a project like that. I don't want to start another project and then I don't want to be working on this by the time summer comes around and I need to start working on that. So we'll see what I can work out. I need to be able to live in something if I go back to Washington to work. I don't want to work in Oregon, so I do need to figure something out or try and sleep in the back seat. We'll see, but that's where we're at. Well, I'm sure I will get a few things done on Patches during the rainy season. I can go under there and work on the wiring. Although I'm kind of holding off on that because I want to get everything done first. If I do any frame reinforcement. Anyway, I was holding off on the wiring, but I think we can put some of it in.